All right. Good morning and welcome to class. Let's get started sitting on our mats in a comfortable position. Find the way that works for your body this morning. Yeah, that's the way that works for my body this morning. Wriggle your buttocks, flesh away, and snuggle down. Inhale, stretch up tall. Roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. And turn your palms up on your knees if you'd like to bring your energy up and feel lighter. Down on your knees if you want to bring your energy down and feel more grounded. Allow your eyes to softly close or look downcast. Become aware of your surroundings. Listen to the sounds outside your room. Maybe there's trucks going by or birds chirping, or maybe you can hear leaves falling. Bring your awareness inside the room and notice what's in your immediate environment. Bring your awareness into your body. Feel the places where the floor and your body meet. Notice the touch of fabric against your skin. Perhaps you feel some air moving in the room. Notice the outside of your body and how that relates to the environment. Bring your awareness inside and notice the inside of your body. Perhaps you're aware of the muscles that are holding you up, or the bend in a joint. Perhaps that awareness inside is causing you to make a subtle adjustment to your posture. Going even deeper inside, you might notice your heart beating, your stomach gurgling. Just notice what's happening inside for you. And notice the sound of your breath, and the movement of your breath in your body. And pay attention to the quality of your breath. Notice where you feel it most. Is it in the nostrils, or the movement of your belly or chest, or the tickling at the top of your lip as you breathe out? And what's the quality of that breath? Is it slow or fast? Shallow or deep? Bring your attention to the movement of your mind and notice the quality and quantity of thoughts moving through your mind. And let those thoughts just float away like balloons, not needing to hold on to them. And bring your awareness into your heart. Observe the feelings that are showing up for you at this moment. And know that if you don't hold on to them, your emotions change every 90 seconds. You can move through an emotion. So all through class, emotions are energy in motion. So allow your emotions to move and move through you. And underneath all of this is a well of silence, an ocean of silence. In class, our practice gives us an opportunity to get glimpses of this ocean and to cultivate awareness of this silence that underlies all activity, so that the more we practice, the more we can experience and feel connected to this inner silence, no matter what else is happening in our lives. So now allow an intention to form for today's practice. Repeat it to yourself mentally 3 times in the positive present tense. Let's anchor that intention by sharing the sound of Om. Begin by breathing out, and then take a deep breath in. Let's bring the hands in. We're going to do that lovely breathing, spinal breathing, inhaling, opening back, exhaling, curling in. Inhaling, stretch back, lift the chest, exhale, round the back, belly in, elbows as close together as you can get them. Last one. Removing the fluid in our spine. We're opening up the chest and back. And let's follow that with that wave breathing. So rounding over, inhaling up. It's like dolphin diving without the leg part. You might choose to breathe out through your mouth here. Inhaling up, exhaling. Rounding up the spine, exhaling, leading with the chest. Enjoying those deep breaths in. Last one. And come back to center. Sitting up nice and tall and noticing how you feel. Let's turn the head and look over the shoulder. And slowly look over the other way. And back to center. Let's lower the ear to one side. And reach the other hand around behind you, pressing your fingertips into the floor. Inhale up and lower the ear the other way. Reach your fingertips behind you. Release any tension in your neck. Inhale up, lower the ear. Gentle press of the fingertips. And back to center. And back up. Lower the chin one more time. Draw a little wave on your chest. You might feel some creaking and cracking in the back of your neck here. And warming up the joint and bringing fluid into the joint, helping with any arthritis problems. And back to center. Let's do some shoulder circles. And circle back the other way. And down, feel the aliveness in your face and shoulders. I'm going to teach you something new. This is a routine from Sherry Zach Morris called apple picking. And it's a brain game as well as a chest, heart, arm, hand, side stretch. Okay. So we're going to reach up, grab an apple, bring it down, and give it away. Reach up, grab that apple, drop it in the basket. So we're reaching up, rotating that arm, spreading the fingers, making a fist, bringing the arm back down, going to give it away. So we're going to turn that palm up, reach out, spread the fingers. Come on, fingers back in, turn the palm, reach up, spread the fingers, pick an apple. This time we're going out to the side with the palm down. That's where the brain game comes in. Spread the fingers, give it away, drop it in the basket. Okay? Reach up, pick an apple, give it away. Reach up, grab an apple, drop it in the basket. I think we did that 3 times. Notice the 2 sides, and let's go with the other side. So reach up, pick an apple, give it away. Reach up, grab an apple, put it in the basket. Reach up, get an apple, give it away. Reach up, get an apple. I can't count. There's too many things happening here. Put it in the basket. I think we do one more. Reach up, get an apple, give it away. Reach up, get an apple, put it in the basket. You know what's coming next? Reach up, get an apple, give it away. Reach up, get an apple, put it in the basket. And relax. So there was no rotation there, so let's just do some rotation with our hands and arms around our elbows. And rotating around the other way. And we're due for a spinal twist. So let's flip the knees over. And we'll inhale and twist around, lifting that hip. And bringing the hip back down. Yeah, let's add that on. Inhale, twist. And open. Inhale, twist, reaching around. And open. Inhale, twist, reach around. And open. You can stay with this variation or inhale, twist, lift the hips. And down. Inhale, lift the hips, and that becomes a side stretch. And down. Inhale, lift the hips. And down. One more time, side stretch. And down. Let's do the twist version again. Inhale, twist. And back. And twist. And back. And twist. And back. And twist. And back. And side stretch. Lift. And down. Notice how the breath is just getting more and more open and deep. Isn't it wonderful? Moving with the breath and down. Bring the soles of your feet together. Ooh, notice the difference in the two sides of your body. And we'll flip the knees over the other way. Inhale, twist. And back. And this time, if you'd like, inhale, lift the hips and down. And reach. And bring the leg around. Little butterfly. And take it. Let's stretch one leg out. Inhale tall and exhale over. Inhale up and change sides. Bring the other leg in. Toes pointed up. Exhale. And up. Down both legs out. Bring the hands to the floor behind you. Lifting the chest and the heart. And forward. Inhale. Let's roll over onto our hands and knees for some table warm-ups. And we'll start by warming up our feet. So just a little. We'll turn the toes over and walk ourselves back, sitting on our heels if we can. If that doesn't work, just sit in Thunderbolt or sit here for a few seconds and then come out of it. And come off that and point your toes, and sitting in Thunderbolt, bring your hands behind you. And if it works for you, come up, lifting your knees so that you're stretching the front of your feet. And inhale back into table. And send one leg out behind you, lift that foot up and we'll circle. And circle back the other way. Meanwhile, it's a sneaky balancing pose, right? You're in sunbird, you're strong, core is tucked. And lift the other leg and circle. And circle back the other way. And down. And let's do some sunbird. Let's inhale one leg up, opposite arm if you like. Exhaling, elbow towards knee or just knee. And let's hold. And again, you can have just the hand on the floor, or just the leg on the floor, or both. And down. Take a breath and we'll do the other side. So again, you can do the leg or the leg and the arm. And we'll come into a balancing pose here. And down. Let's waggle the tail. Back to center, and we'll walk around to one side. Ear to shoulder, shoulder to hip. And walk around the other way. Continue moving at your own pace. And finish up a set, come back to center. Let's press back into child. And you can do child or egg, whichever you prefer. And come on back up. We're going to do some plank variations. So let's send the right leg out, flip that leg over, send your bottom leg behind you at a right angle, and inhale up. So it's got a different name, it's gate pose, but that's okay. Gate variations, or you can turn it into a balancing pose here. Let's bring that leg back down. Come back in to the other side. So sending your left leg behind you and flipping that foot over, sending your right leg out at a right angle, and inhaling up here, or lifting the leg. And down, and back into table. We're going to come into a downward facing dog. So if you don't want to do this session, this variation, take child instead. It's a little more challenging. Maybe you want to watch it first. From down dog, and step the right foot forward and then rotate the toes and come onto the outside of your back foot and then inhale up. So it's just the opposite foot is in front. It's a little challenging. So from down dog. If you'd rather stick with the earlier variation or with the sunbird, please go ahead and do that. All right, we'll step the right foot forward halfway and then float the toes at a right angle so they're parallel to the short end of your mat. You're flipping over onto the outside of your back foot, taking your front arm, inhaling it up, pressing into this foot, and making sure there's length in the underside of your body. So feel your spine lengthening, your tailbone pointing down towards your back heel. Your rib cage twisting up towards the sky. It's a little challenging. So again, if you'd rather do one of the earlier variations, either sunbird or that last stretch, please do that instead. And come on back down, turn your toes, press back into downward facing dog. And come back into child. I'm going to flip on my mat so I'm still facing you when I do the second variation. And when you're ready, I'm in second side, not second variation. So again, choose one of the three things: sunbird, the first variation of the side plank, or downward facing dog for the other variation. And step your left foot halfway, swivel your toes, come onto the outside of your back foot. Inhale, open up, lengthen your spine and the underside of your body. Spin your rib cage towards the ceiling. Firm that back thigh. Squeeze the muscles of the thigh. Strong back leg. The playful part of me is thinking, wouldn't it be fun to pick that back leg up off the floor and balance? I'll try that off camera, let you know how that works. Good job. Let's come on back down, swivel our toes, press back into down dog or child, whatever you prefer. And from whatever pose you're in, make your way to a forward fold. And let's roll it. And flying Tadasana, using all of the cues that you've learned over the last several weeks. Let's come into some half salutes. Inhaling, reach up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, jackknife. Exhaling, surrender. Inhaling, big stretch up. Exhaling, soften. Inhaling, reach back. Exhaling, hands to heart. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Soften. Inhale back. And exhale, Anjali Mudra. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arc back. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Soften. Inhale back. Exhale, hands to heart. All right. Let's do a lovely little sequence, which I don't have a name for. Maybe you can help me come up with a name for it. We'll start with 5-pointed star. And again, we'll build on the sequence. So we're going to begin by moving to the right into a warrior one. So I'm going to inhale and switch into a warrior one. And come back to center. So I'm just going to build other way. Rotating. Warrior one. Back to center. We're going to add a twist. Rotating warrior one, opening into warrior twist. Inhaling back to warrior one, coming into goddess. Inhaling warrior one, opening into warrior twist. Coming back into Virabhadrasana one, coming into goddess. We're going to add a prayer twist. Inhaling warrior one, opening into runner's twist, bringing hands together, coming down into prayer twist. Inhaling back up into runner's twist. Inhaling warrior one. Inhaling goddess. Other side. Warrior one. Warrior twist. Prayer twist. Runner's twist. Warrior one. Goddess. You want to make that a balancing pose, lift your heels. And release. So heel back to Tadasana, you're doing great. And as long as we're doing some gods and goddesses right now, let's do a Shiva Balance. So bending the knees a little bit, pick up the left foot, left heel, and bring the arms up overhead in a dancer-like pose. Gonna bring, I always forget which arm comes down. But let's try bringing the left arm down. And then once you find your balance on the standing leg, flex your foot and bring your arm across. And then again on the opposite arm. He's got 8 arms, you see, so it's harder to figure out which arm is where when we only have 2. I think it's balance is better if it's opposite arm and leg, crossing the midline. And release. Check it out if you need to. And come to stillness. And just a little bend in the knees like a baby chair pose, shifting your weight, lifting your right heel, arms up in a ballet pose. So we're going to bring opposite arm down. Take your time, establish your balance, and then pick your opposite leg up. Foot flex, bring the leg across the midline. It's a lovely brain, another brain game pose. And check it out if you need to, and then come to stillness. Good job. Let's come down onto our backs on our mats. Taking the benefits of what we've done so far. And when you're ready, roll the knees to face the ceiling. Bring one leg in and give it a hug. If you'd like, circle around. And circle the other way. And place that foot on the floor and slide it down. And bring the other leg in and give that leg a hug. And bringing your hands to your knee, just circle the hip socket. And circle back the other way. And bring it down. And let's bring both legs in and give both legs a hug. Flex the feet, glue the legs together, circle. And circle the other way. And place your right foot on the floor, cross your left ankle over your right leg and press the knee away. Bring those legs in closer if you like, pressing elbow into knee or stretching leg up. Or holding above the ankle, above the knee. And release that foot. And uncross. And cross the opposite leg. Float the knee away and bring those legs in closer, grabbing the back of your thigh, flexing your feet and pressing your elbow into your knee, or straightening your leg, or holding above the knee. And release. And down. Let's bring both legs in once again, give them a hug. Take a nice deep breath, flex the feet and pry the legs apart. Bend at the knees, either hook behind your knees or grab your ankles or the top of your feet. Press your knees down into your armpits. Press your tailbone towards the floor. Stretch your legs out into a V shape, relaxing your hands inside your legs. Again, press the belly towards the spine and the sacrum towards the floor for support. Bring your legs together, cross one ankle over the other and squeeze your legs together, pressing up through the heels. Have your arms in goddess here if you like. Open those legs back out, and you can add a little weight with your hands if you like, or keep them in goddess. And bring the legs back together, squeeze the ankles the opposite way, squeeze those legs together and press out through your heels. Press your belly back towards the spine. Open one more time into wide-legged. First side, squeeze your ankles. You can stay here or cross your knees, bend your legs, grab your ankles and pull your ankles towards you. Coming into cow face pose, Gomukhasana. Soften your back into the floor. You feel the stretch in the outside of your legs. And let's come back and open the legs. Come back to center. You can stay with the squeezed legs or cross the knees, bend them. Grab your ankles, feet are flexed. You're stacking one knee on top of the other, pulling your legs out to the side, breathing into the hip flexors. And release. Bring your legs back up. We'll come into a spinal twist. So you can bend your knees, press them away, reach your arms out and lower your legs to one side. You can stay here or straighten your legs and grab. Can't do it today. You could straighten your legs and grab your big toes with, and turn your head away. And slowly come back to center. And bring your knees in, give yourself a hug. Press your knees away, coming into a square shape. And lower your knees the other way. And twist away from your legs. And if you'd like to straighten your legs and hold your big toes in your opposite hand, you can do that as well. Inhale back to center. Give yourself a hug. If there's anything you need for warmth and comfort in Shavasana, go and get it. And then come lie down. You can stay here as long as you like. When you're ready, slowly bring some movement back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Move and stretch in whatever way feels good to you. And when you're ready, roll to one side and make your way to a seated position. So I hope you enjoyed this Brainac Yoga class. Namaste.